The first year I was in Ashington, I was going down the main street and looked in a shop window, and here was an advert for a WA Magic Lantern lecture on evolution. Right from start to finish there. All the secrets. It was a very, very interesting class. And from then, but that finished, we felt we were at a dead end again, so we started on art.
I sort of took a great desire to express myself as an artist, not with any thought of gain or anything like that, but I couldn't express myself so well in words.
The first one was the one that was linked to Newbiggin and their local history. And that was done more traditionally with choirs with proper music and a brass band.
It's really good to be in a community and share each other's ideas. But as we got to know each other and felt better, because now you got used to meeting people have felt better, they would love, they want to come more.
We all had our own, reservations about, can I do this? But everybody was so patient, and the group, as we bonded as a group, everybody was encouraging everybody else.
Yeah, you didn't have to come to everything, and it didn't matter if you missed a week or there was no judging. There wasn't no way where you last week or you hadn't been here for 2 years. You just came when you could, when you had time, or when you felt the confidence that you wanted to do something new.
People's confidence to challenge, and throughout the process that I've been involved has been amazing, and working more collaboratively than I've ever worked in the past has been really, really sort of big learning from my part.
I'm not an artist, I can't draw, but I wanted to have a go, and that was a blessing of lockdown, because if it hadn't have been on Zoom, I don't know if I would have done it. But as I got my confidence through doing the Zoom, and then we eventually met, and we'll keep in touch.
I really enjoyed it, I don't know how many I've done, but
Well, I've mainly been involved in the Bellwether project. It was an art project. It was to do with nature and the environment and art, and
It was the last one.
it was the last one. And there was a big exhibition at the Woodhorn. That was the highlight for me, being involved in that whole project, and then the exhibition at the end.
One of the participants from Bellwether project submitted a piece of work to be in the open exhibition, and it was selected.
Well, it was a huge decision for us to come up with which plays to bring down here, because we had to pick the one that we thought would be appropriate for people in this area. I think they were a real success, so quite involved, and everybody listened, and we had school children to see the puppeteer one, and that was huge, wasn't it?
It was really enjoyable because it was something that you never can think of to do, because it's a spoon. Out of it, so you never expect to decorate it and stuff, so I thought that was so enjoyable. And other people probably think that because you'd never think to decorate a spoon.
I think the theme through all of them has been you use what you've already got, and everybody can do it, and you don't have to have all this equipment or fancy stuff. You just go, okay, what have I got? Right, I'll use that. Like spoons, like Lana was talking about. You can make an animation with a spoon and a mobile phone, and you can do it. That's just been brilliant.
Bait allowed me to really flex my muscles creatively and to pursue a passion project and a passion interest of mine, which is working men's clubs.
I have started using art creativity in a different way, one that didn't come naturally to me, but I found I can enjoy it in an entirely different way. And also with my background, I'm from NRP, I'm a recovering addict, and one thing you learn in addiction is that doing things the same way, sticking to all the same things, don't always work for the best. You have to come out of your comfort zone and try something new. So bait, actually, in a very fun way, made me do that, and I'll always be grateful.
Been involved with bait over many years as part of the project, and we have supported lots of activities with older people living in residential care and nursing homes, and in some cases some people from their own homes living with debilitating conditions. These activities have been instrumental in improving the mental well-being of a whole range of people from our wider communities. And I'm going to admit that I learned so much myself. I learned things I didn't like as much as I found out what I really did like. And I'm able to use those skills as we've come through COVID to reconnect with our client groups to help them to develop their skills in the art world.
Throughout the course of almost 10 years of evaluating the Museums Northumberland Bait programme, I've seen a range of individuals, organisations and groups really grow in terms of their creativity, both in comfortable settings, by the programme reducing and dissolving those barriers to engaging in creative activities. And I've seen that effect in terms of their well-being, but also a community sense of well-being as people gather and generate pride in the area in which they live, in which they work, and in which they successfully come together to engage in a range of creative activities.
How has bait changed my life? I would say that the creativity I pursued as part of the bait projects, the collages and the graffiti art, I would never have done if I hadn't been part of the project. Onward and upward.
It's the days that I spent here and places like this that seem to me to be worthwhile in the life that I've had. There's a lot of experiences I've had, but the ones that I think about, the ones that come back to me, are the memories of places such as this.
This is what we've got in South East Northumberland, and I live here and I was part of it.